What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon Gaia walkthrough. In the last episode, we made our way through the Edishore Reach, which included traveling through the Cosmic Caverns, but we got done with all that, and now we have reached Edishore Town, but, well, soon to find out, we're gonna have to do a little bit of backtracking, but, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So this is Edishore Town. Seems like a pretty pleasant area. I don't believe there's a gym here or anything, so you're kind of just stopping through here, but by the end of this episode, we will have a very important item. Now, right as you come up here, this lady's going to say, like, something to her neighbor, like, hey, it's starting, come out here, and we'll see what's going on in just a second. What I want to do is find a Pokemon Center. That's what I want to do first, because my team is still beaten up from the last episode. But yeah, hope you guys are all having a good episode, Oh my goodness. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Good start to the week with it being a Monday. And here's the Pokemon Center. This is what I wanted. Now, that guy back there talked to us about the Gyarados Bridge. That's actually to the east of the city, and I think we're going to be going there today, or at least starting it. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but that kind of route or bridge will take you to the next city. And I'm pretty confident that that city has the next gym. So, for now, we're kind of just checking out this town. I'm not really sure how much battling is going to be included in today's episode. We kind of got some interesting plot things going on, and you'll see as we progress. Here's a little post-up mart, and I guess this is the Pokemart in this town. And man, this dude couldn't have his own building. That is tough. That is tough. Alright, right up here, this dude says a member of the Elite Four actually comes from this town. I guess that's some kind of cool lore. But yeah, you want to make your way to the square, the main square of the town, because people are freaking out because there is a meteor festival about to start. And no, I don't need a repel right now. But yeah, there's a Clefairy who, by the way, has green ears for some reason. But yeah, apparently this is the 200th annual meteor festival. So, you know, what are the chances we get here right during the one time that it happens this year? But yeah, the Clefairy is going to like start dancing, and then I guess some meteors will start to appear, even though it's like bright daylight outside. However, it'll go on for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, Clefairy's kind of going to feel some disturbance in the air, and it disappears, and you're like, whoa, what the heck? And then an earthquake happens. It's like when you're in the Canalave Library and the Sinnoh games all over again. But yeah, this is one of those tremors again. And people are mad. They're like, oh my gosh, this festival stinks because we traveled so far, and everyone's blaming the old dude. So they all leave, and this dude comes up to us, and he's like, he doesn't know what went on. He doesn't know where the Clefairy went. But he's going to say, or kind of make an estimation, that they went to the Cosmic Caverns. Which, again, we went through in the last episode, so we got to head back. He takes you back to your house, or not our house, but he takes you back here. So, yeah, I think this is sort of just gonna hint at the fact that you need to go back to the Cosmic Caverns. Now, there's kind of a puzzle that we gotta do in there, sort of, maybe. But we'll come back to him once we do have all of them, and he has a reward for us, and it is a good reward. So you'll definitely want to come back here after doing so. Now, off to the left here is the Edishore Heights. I'm sure we'll cover it at some point, but that's going to lead you back to Windmist City, so it's not really a part of the main path right now. We got a couple more like pop-up shops here, but I guess no one's selling anything because they're all freaked out by the Clefairy. I mean, really, is it that big of a deal? I feel like we should be more concerned about the giant earthquake and tremor, not just going back to save a Clefairy, which, by the way, may seem like a knockoff Clefairy. I mean, why did it have green ears? And I'm getting the hiccups mid-episode. Yo, this might be the worst episode on the channel if I start getting the hiccups the whole time. But here's the observatory. I guess this is like the one other kind of landmark here. So I was right in there being no gym. This guy wants to trade a cast form for a Shuckle. That might be one of the worst trades I've ever seen for both sides. No one's using a cast form or Shuckle in their regular playthrough. Let's see. So, yeah, that guy's gonna tell you that they don't revive fossils here. It seems like the place you would, but I think you can actually do that with Professor Redwood. At least that's what that guy said. But I'm kind of just going through, seeing if there's any items to grab. Wow, this room looks kind of interesting. They got a telescope on the roof. That'd be kind of cool to look at. Kind of dope. But yeah, again, the main thing we're doing is going back and saving the Clefairy. So That is, that's going to be good. And here we go. We got an upgrade in the back, so I guess you can now evolve your Porygon if you want. But yeah, I talk about it in the Pokemon Y episode that's going to go up on Wednesday since I just got done recording that. But, dude, it's a Friday right now. The vibes are great. You know, parents coming in town this weekend. First time I'm seeing them in a little while. Overall, I'm just excited, dude. We had a great stream over on the main channel earlier today. And yeah, just pumped, man. What can I say? Just pumped. Alright, so I'm going to have to read my guide here to make sure I know what I'm doing when I do this little puzzle. And let me go ahead and spray some more Max Repels. But yeah, you want to go back to the floor that kind of had that gem-looking path. Now, what floor is that? Hey, I forget. It's been like a week since I recorded that episode. And where are my Max Repels? I know I got some. There we go. But yeah, we got to go back to that floor. And you can head to the northern part of that floor, and there will be a little entrance in the wall, and that's where you'll find the Clefairy. But you can't just walk up to it, you know, grab it and save it that easily. You're going to have to approach it in a specific way 5 times. So you'll see what I mean by that in a little bit. But let's see. So what is he talking about? Is it this? I think it's this, right? This seems like it'd be it. Did we come through here? Yep, here we go. Here we go. So, the Clefairy is going to get startled and run away, and you got to approach it 5 different ways, and in the correct order. So, looks like you want to approach it from the top and then the bottom to start. So, in order to do that, I'm not even sure where it went to, as a matter of fact. There we go. So, you want to come around and approach it from the top. And it'll see you, but don't worry, that's supposed to happen. So, now we want to approach it from the bottom, and oh my goodness, I about sold. So let's go to the bottom now. I'm pretty sure if you do it in the wrong order, it'll like send you out of the cave and reset. So it's just kind of annoying if you do. Now we want to do from the bottom again and then from the top again. So where is it though is the question. I don't want to like accidentally run into it, you know, run forward and have to reset. So I'm just being careful. All right, it's down there. I see it. So yeah, I'm just being careful doing this. And that's what I'd recommend y'all do as well. And, oh my, was it sleeping or was that like a giant frowny face? What was that? Alright, so now we got to approach it from the top. It's not up here, is it? Okay, good. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so let's take the long way around and approach it from here. And then I think it's going to run down and then you can sort of just walk down to it because, yeah, walk into this little bottom right corner surrounded by crystals. And, oh no, it's trapped. What are you going to do, Clefairy? Here we go. But, turns out the Clefairy's actually, like, kind of calm now, even though we were chasing it around. So we're going to bring it back to the town, and hey, look at that. Oh, actually, you know what? I think there are less people. Maybe I'm tripping, but it looks like there's less people than there were earlier, so, hey, this town lost some money. But yeah, now the dance is going to happen without the earthquake interrupting it. And this old guy is going to thank you, and he's going to thank you in a big way. He is going to give you a Master Ball. Yep, you heard it here first. He's going to give you a Master Ball. Now, I'm not really sure when I'm going to use this. I don't know if I want to use it on, like, the main Legendary. I'm not sure if there's, like, roaming Legendaries in this game, so I guess I'll have to figure that out. But there we go. We get the Master Ball. So, again, I'm pretty sure you have to do this to advance the plot. But even if you don't, I would highly recommend doing this. Because, yeah, it's a Master Ball. Who doesn't want that? So now, as I said, there's an east and a west path going away from the city, but I'm going to take the east path because, well, that's kind of just, you know, taking you to the next big city again. I think going back to the west will connect back to Windmiss City or somewhere around there. So let's go off to Gyarados Bridge, and holy cow, this thing looks kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. Outrageously beautiful. And looks like we do have some trainers to battle on this bridge. I was wondering if there were trainers here, but it turns out there are, which I'm perfectly okay with, and as a matter of fact, let me put Piranha to the front. I have no idea what kind of Pokemon these people are going to have, but I do want him to get up a level since he is still the lowest level. So yeah, this reminds me of the cycling road, but we're not on a bike, and you don't really need a bike to get onto it, so I don't know, maybe I'm just spewing nothing saying that it reminds me of the cycling road, but it is a bridge with cyclers on it. So, hey, what can I say? And it looks like already from the start that they're going to use a lot of, like, Magnemites, you know, electric types. So maybe Carnivine's not going to be the best for this, but again, I do want him to get some experience, that is for sure. Even if that means just switch training. Now, I'm not sure how long this bridge is, but really we did that first kind of section of the episode pretty quickly. We're only 10 minutes in, so I'll go for a little bit. If we gotta, finish it up in the next episode, it's really no big deal. But I don't have a list of trainers for this area like I normally do. For some reason, this guide just leaves out the Gyarados Bridge. All it says is, oh yeah, go traverse across it. So, hey, thanks a lot for that very specific direction. But no, it is a bridge after all, so it's got to be, like, straightforward. And don't paralyze me, man. Appreciate that. And we will go for Leaf Tornado, which is still kind of a weak grass-type move, even though it is Stab. I do want to see if Crunch is going to do more. We're almost level 45, though, so that is something to be happy about, I suppose. Let's see, though. I'm curious. I feel like Electrode has less defense, too. Yeah, look at that. Well, alright, it was a crit, so we can't say too much, but there we go. I'm going to celebrate it either way. Good job, Piranha. Or Piranha Plant, because I just couldn't fit the second part of its name. And we're still getting 840 bucks at this stage in the game. Yo, we're getting ripped off out here. Hey, we're getting ripped off out here. We need to press these people, give me more money. I mean, at that point, we're just robbing people. And, alright, it doesn't look like every cycler fights you, but some of them do. And I like how they just ride back and forth between like a 4-tile radius, and then they'll say something like, oh yeah, I'm training for a triathlon. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It definitely happens in, I think, like, the Sinnoh games. All those joggers and stuff, they always say, like, yeah, I'm training for a triathlon, and they're running back and forth between, like, 5 tiles. But, to be fair, they're doing that the entire game, so, they literally never stop. They cycle back and forth and run back and forth the entire game. You could go on to beat Cynthia, become the champion, come back to that route, and there they are running. So I guess they are kind of putting their body through some work. Or maybe they only are moving when you're in the route. They see you enter the route, and you're like, oh man, we got to look good for this trainer. Let's start moving again. And then as soon as you leave, they just stop and chill. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Someone's got to like break the game. Use some walk through walls or something to see if they move when you don't enter through, like, one of the gates. Anyways, I'm thinking way too deep into that. Let's just take on another trainer. Well, not that guy. He's scared to fight us. Oh, this dude's fishing off of the pier, so that's kind of cool. I mean, that's a vibe. Now, this is a pretty high up bridge, though, so, hey, you better be able to reel him in. You better be hitting the gym, making sure you can reel in some sort of big fish, but I guess he's got some basculin, so these things can't be too hard to reel in. I mean, they don't seem that big. I feel like they're a little feisty, though. Basculin seems like the type that would, be kind of feisty. You know what I'm saying? Would fight back, maybe eat your hook or something, take your bait. Here's a Gyarados, though. I'm guessing it has Intimidate. That's why I went out to my special attacker, and look at me. I'm the smartest person ever. No, I'm just kidding. Like, every Gyarados ever has Intimidate. Does Gyarados get any other abilities? Maybe it gets a hidden ability, and it has Crunch, though. Oh, boy. Hey, Psybeak, look. You got a crit here with Psychic. That's all I got to say. Hey, that's all I got to say. He did not crit. He didn't even get close. And he's got Ice Fang, too. Wow, he really did counter us. All right. Okay, I got outplayed there. I'll admit it. Great job, Fisherman. You probably got, like, your first, not victory, but your first, like, KO ever with your Pokemon. Alright, let's finish that dude off and continue to move forward. See how many more we got. But yeah, this will take you to Sail City. I'm saying it like that. I really don't know if I'm saying it correctly, though. Alright, that dude had a Staraptor and something else I already forget. But yeah, the city's spelled A-T-S-A-I-L. So I'm going to go with Sail. But I really have no idea. But looks like we are here, speaking of the city. So that's cool. I think I'm going to leave this. By the way, how in the world do we get this item? Oh, there's a rock climb thing down there? Hey, I guess we'll be able to find that little spot at some point, or find out how to get up there. But yeah, I think I'll leave this for the next episode. We may be taking on a gym. We may just be checking out the city and doing other things. Who knows? For now, though, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Monday, and until next time, deuces.